Okay, these are our notes for chapter 10, stop 1 on mean. All right, so when you're finding the mean of a set of numbers, that means that you need to be finding the average. So when we're finding the mean, we're going to be finding the average of the set of numbers. So if we go ahead and we go to our foldable, alright, so we're just going to be doing this top part in this first video. Tomorrow night you're going to learn about the rest of the three. So the mean, like we said, is the average number in a set of data. So in order to find the average or the mean, what we're going to do is we're going to add all the numbers together. So here's my list of numbers: 20, 13, 22, 17, and 28. I'm going to add all of those numbers together. 20 plus 13 plus 22 plus 17 plus 28. And when I add all those numbers together, I'll do it over here. 20 plus 13 is 33. And I'm going to add 22. That's 55. Now we'll add 17 to that. That's 72. And then add 28. I get 100. So when I add all my numbers up, I'm going to get 100. After I add all the numbers together, I'm going to divide that sum, or 100, by the quantity of numbers in the set. So how many numbers do I have up here? Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. So there are 5 numbers in the set. So I would, after I add them all up and I get 100, I'm going to divide that by 5, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. So 100 divided by 5 is 20. So the mean of this set of data would be 20. So remember that when you're finding the mean of a set of numbers, you're finding the average. The average. If you want to, in your journal somewhere off to the side, just go and create a space where you can do some practice problems. We're going to do 2 practice problems together really quickly. Get me some paper. Okay, so if I wanted to find the average of, let's say, 15, 18, 3, 4, and 20. Let's find the average of those numbers. Well, the first thing we're going to do, or find the mean, the mean of these numbers, is we're going to add them all together. So 15 plus 18 is 33. Then 33 plus 3 is 36. And then 36 plus 4 would get us 40. And 40 plus 20 would get us 60. So after I add all the numbers up, I have a total of 60. Then I want to take my total and I want to divide it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 numbers. So 60 divided by 5. 5 goes into 6 one time. And 5 goes into 10 2 times. So the mean of this set of data, or these set of numbers, would be 12. Let's try one more. What if I gave you 2, 12, 21, 5, and 11? Let's add 2 more on there. Do 13 and 14. So let's add these numbers up and in order to be able to find the mean. Okay, so step 1 is to add all your numbers together. Let's find the total. So 2 plus 12 is 14. And let's add 21. So 14 plus 21 is 35. Then we're going to add 5. So 35 plus 5 is 40. Now we'll add 11. 40 plus 11 is 51. Now we'll add 13. 51 plus 13 is 64. Now I'm going to make this a 15. Okay, now let's add 15. So 64 plus 15 gets us 79. Okay, so that gets us 79, a total of 79. But that's not the mean, that's not the average. In order to find the average, I now need to take this total of 79 and I'm going to divide it by the amount of numbers we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to divide it by 7. So 7 will go into 7 one time. Bring down my 9. 7 will go into 9 one time. That leaves me with 2. But I can't stop, so I'm going to add a decimal, take it up, and a 0. Bring it down. 7 will go into 20 2 times without going over. That would be 14. That leaves me with 6. Add a 0, bring it down. 7 will go into 60 8 times. That would be 56. That leaves me with 4. And let's go one more decimal place. 7 will go into 40 5 times. Minus 35 would be 5. Okay, but we're going to stop there. That could keep going. But for the purpose of finding the mean, we're just going to go to 3 decimal places, or the thousandths place. So as you can see, the mean may not always be a pretty number. Sometimes it could be a decimal, and that's okay. So just know to find the mean or the average, we're going to add all the numbers up to get a total, and then we're going to divide that by the number of numbers we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I divided my total by 7 to find the mean. All right, so these are your notes for mean.